LSU and Alcorn State out of Lorman, Mississippi. The Tigers get it down low quickly, and Nwoko does what he's been doing. Lancaster, Morris, Hamilton, Woodard, and McDaniels. That one rattles and goes. This is Nwoko out at the top. He won't shoot from there. He'll get it back. Now he will fake the three. Goes inside. Look out! Two-handed flush.
Help defense by McKinnon on the inside after Thomas got a bit lost after the ball fake.
Thomas gets underneath, forces it up, and scores. 3 possessions for LSU, and off by Alcorn.
You know, you were just giving us the Braves lineup. Hoping to get married to that. They just had a line change. 30-second timeout was for a fresh set of 5, and Roberts drains the 3.
He's only averaging, last year at Marist, averaged 2 points and 1 rebound. Nwoko with the left hand that time, the little baby. It goes across the lane, kick out for a 3-ball. McKinnon battling for the rebound. Great offensive rebound inside, and the hook high off the window. He looks confident. Double. Player of the year in the Summit League last year.
And 34 times. He was 30 for 34 in the win over FIU.
You know, we've talked about Sut games last year. Really points to a consistency offensively.
He's been very consistent so far early this year. Nice up and under that time.
Sure was. Tigers a bit sloppy on that last pass. For 3, left side. Yes, rattling it in is Davion Williams. 3-point lead or maybe more. Good ball movement. And a swisher from the corner on the right.
Tested.
Sutton's lob is intercepted, knocked back into the hands of a Brave. How about that shot? It goes, and a foul. And the lefty completes the 3-point play. On-line, but a little bit long. Rebound pulled off between a couple of Braves, and scoring for LSU. Braves in purple own the basketball. Quick pull-up jump shot. Yes! From the right side, that's McDaniels. That's his first bucket. LSU counter. That's tipped out, but not
out 30 feet from the basket.
A leaner.
Good. Now that's the time you had 2 Tigers right there. You had King and you had Reed.
Hands it off. It's fumbled and picked up by Alcorn. LSU sloppy with the basketball, and that's what happens.
Alcorn very.
This is King. Kicks it out. Left side 3-ball. Rattles out. And a follow flush by Nwoko. Good things happen. Wow. That could have been terrible. McKinnon, nice late pass, and a follow shot.
A mini run.
The Tigers found themselves trailing by 6 at one point. Look at that deep 3, nothing but cord. Here they come the other way quickly. Rejected by Rob Miller. Defense turns to offense.
To knock it going the other direction.
A 3-ball in the air, online but long. High, deep offensive rebound. Put back up and in. Mike, their biggest lead. Or take their biggest lead with a 3-ball. Alcorn has been 10 remaining in the first half. Quick release turnaround is good. That one rattled in.
LSU's bench 27 to 10. The bench has scored 27 of the 34, but if you're paying attention, you realize he substitutes 5 at a time every 3 or 4 minutes.
No.
Roster is Mike Jones, number 22, who's 6'6", 218. So basically, he's their head.
And that ball is tipped back to him.
almost offensive. Yeah, they're going to get him for dropping the shoulder.
But fortunately for the Tigers, it rolled out.
Jeremy Ellis showing his ability to get up. What a great offensive rebound. Just couldn't get the conversion.
Sutton for three, and that's a from out court. Tonight, he's 1 for 2. Alcorn
for 5 in that season opening win over Tarleton State. He's 0 for 5 in the last 2+ games since.
LSU can tie or take the lead right here. McKinnon left hand, yes! In an up and down first half. Nice speed from 10 feet. The shot goes in.
19 for the line. Alcorn's been once and hit it, so the difference in the ball game right now has been LSU's ability to get fouled and convert at the line.
Look at that fadeaway jumper. And has an enrollment of a little more than 3,000. The Braves. That rebound hit the floor. Excellent ball movement. 3 ball comes up a little bit short. Sutton almost tipped that in. Gets it to his teammate. Here comes the lob. Here comes the flush. Once again, we've got a special guest for you. Long-time basketball sports information director Kent Lowe will be with us. That one's nestled in.
Way back to now have this 6-point lead.
Well, as you've mentioned, it's at the free throw line, all of it, and then some. Are they going to call? 6 seconds. McKinnon got his hands on it. Another offensive. McKinnon still having a tough time from distance, but a finish on the putback by Markel Sutton. LSU by 9. This is the biggest lead of the game for the Tigers. A leaner after
Sutton around good with a little bit of an arm bar. Matt McMahon was talking about that with the officials because he kind of scooted his way around by using the leverage.
Thomas, who is the smallest player on the to lead everybody. Thomas has 14. Here's Nwoko spinning, using his shoulder, left it short with the left hand, gets a friendly bounce, scores and is fouled.
You better stop leaving him alone. He's single-handed.
17. Sutton down to Nwoko. That was a block. Put back is good by Pablo. But somebody was able to rise with Nwoko and reject it.
That's the one way they've been able to stop Nwoko was to get him airborne and get a clean block.
Against a spirited Alcorn team. Alcorn did not come here to lay down, and neither did Mr. Sutton. Sutton left it short. It's going to bounce all the way back to the shooter. He floats and he scores. We were talking about his versatility in there.
Coming off the bench, but as he continues to rehab at 6'10", coming off the bench, as he continues rehabbing from that ACL injury, that's an easy 2. Braves went everywhere on the floor, but forgot
his angle off. Shot it too strong. Woodard from the key. Got it. 2 in a row.
Third and fourth free throw attempt of the season for Robert. Free throws for Alcorn, because really right now your only scoring threat is he misses them both. You haven't been there all that much. You're sending out. You've got LSU buying real estate at the free throw line.
Alcorn is 8 for 11 from.
Nice job of sticking with it that time by Travis Roberts. He tied.
Sutton, yes. He slammed him. Morris takes it all the way in and lays it in with the left hand.
When LSU was switched time, Alcorn finally found it. You put the defender on your backside, he was able to get all the way in.
That's his first bucket. There's a swisher from three-point land. And that ball is stolen, knocked away. A foul is called after Pittsburgh. Now by a dozen. Thomas fighting to get down low, faking, shooting, a whistle.
A little bit, didn't take the shot.
Morris now with 4 fouls, and he will shooter for LSU. Over 90%. From Rockford, Illinois. 8. Thomas spinning. This is Nwoko. It rolls in. He rises.
I give him 21 on the night.
Nothing but string. From
separation, the Braves find somebody to hit a 3 just to keep it interesting.
Roberts with 10
Look
points.
out.
That is rejected. One heck of a block in there, along with 8 rebounds. How about that? You know, coming in, Victor, and we're talking about Nwoko. His career best in points was 18. His career best in rebounds was 11. Last
year in the first 4 games of this season.
Ooh, that one doesn't hit anything. Let's see if he makes the adjustment. He does, but it's long. Sutton snares the rebound.
Who gets it first? Him or Nwoko? Both of them sitting on 9 boards. That's just, I'm telling you, it doesn't sound entertaining. Closing in on 3 minutes now for the Braves as they last scored. Once again.
Thomas with the assist. Nwoko. A deep rebound is collected by Alcorn, and that'll be goal. Boy. Wow. Mosley, Reese, Miller, Carter, and Zipper on the floor for LSU. Reese spinning. He scores off the window, and he was
not going to do it.
How about that? Run! Ahead. Contact. And free throws will be coming. It's 106-79. Add another one. Reese, Carter, Bobbitt, and Zipper on the floor to conclude this game.
So far, so good for LSU with 4 in a row. Every game over 90. Tonight, the first one over 100 with Omaha coming to town on Friday.
There were some close moments in the first half. A decent lead, but the Tigers in the second half played very, very well. They didn't turn the ball over. He closes with 29 points, 12 of 15.